Kind.
She is a very kind person who always helps others. She is a very kind person who always helps others. He showed kind behavior towards the elderly. He showed kind behavior towards the elderly. The kind teacher helped her students after class. The kind teacher helped her students after class.
Friendly.
She is very friendly and makes friends easily. She is very friendly and makes friends easily. He gave a friendly smile to everyone he met. He gave a friendly smile to everyone he met. The friendly neighbor always greets us in the morning. The friendly neighbor always greets us in the morning.
Generous.
She is generous with her time and money. She is generous with her time and money. He made a generous donation to the charity. He made a generous donation to the charity. The generous host prepared a feast for the guests. The generous host prepared a feast for the guests.
Selfish.
She was too selfish to share her toys. She was too selfish to share her toys. He made a selfish decision without considering others. He made a selfish decision without considering others. The selfish person only thought about himself. The selfish person only thought about himself.
Honest.
She is known for being honest and trustworthy. She is known for being honest and trustworthy. He gave an honest answer to the difficult question. He gave an honest answer to the difficult question. The honest employee reported the mistake immediately. The honest employee reported the mistake immediately.
Dishonest.
She was dishonest about her qualifications. She was dishonest about her qualifications. He lost his job because of dishonest behavior. He lost his job because of dishonest behavior. The dishonest salesman tried to cheat his customers. The dishonest salesman tried to cheat his customers.
Loyal.
She is a loyal friend who always supports you. She is a loyal friend who always supports you. He remained loyal to his company for many years. He remained loyal to his company for many years. The loyal dog never left his owner's side. The loyal dog never left his owner's side.
Disloyal.
She felt betrayed by her disloyal friend. She felt betrayed by her disloyal friend. He was disloyal to his team and switched sides. He was disloyal to his team and switched sides. The disloyal employee shared company secrets. The disloyal employee shared company secrets.
Brave.
She was brave enough to stand up for her beliefs. She was brave enough to stand up for her beliefs. He showed brave behavior during the emergency. He showed brave behavior during the emergency. The brave firefighter saved many lives. The brave firefighter saved many lives.
Cowardly.
She felt cowardly for not speaking up. She felt cowardly for not speaking up. He acted in a cowardly way by running away. He acted in a cowardly way by running away. The cowardly act disappointed everyone. The cowardly act disappointed everyone.
Confident.
She is very confident in her abilities. She is very confident in her abilities. He spoke with a confident voice during the presentation. He spoke with a confident voice during the presentation. The confident athlete believed in herself. The confident athlete believed in herself.
Shy.
She is too shy to speak in front of large groups. She is too shy to speak in front of large groups. He was shy when meeting new people. He was shy when meeting new people. The shy child hid behind her mother. The shy child hid behind her mother.
Outgoing.
She is very outgoing and loves meeting new people. She is very outgoing and loves meeting new people. He has an outgoing personality that attracts others. He has an outgoing personality that attracts others. The outgoing student participated in many activities. The outgoing student participated in many activities.
Introverted.
She is introverted and prefers quiet activities. She is introverted and prefers quiet activities. He felt more comfortable in introverted settings. He felt more comfortable in introverted settings. The introverted person enjoyed reading alone. The introverted person enjoyed reading alone.
Optimistic.
She is always optimistic about the future. She is always optimistic about the future. He maintained an optimistic attitude despite the challenges. He maintained an optimistic attitude despite the challenges. The optimistic outlook helped them overcome obstacles. The optimistic outlook helped them overcome obstacles.
Pessimistic.
She tends to be pessimistic about new opportunities. She tends to be pessimistic about new opportunities. He had a pessimistic view of the situation. He had a pessimistic view of the situation. The pessimistic forecast worried everyone. The pessimistic forecast worried everyone.
Patient.
She is very patient when teaching children. She is very patient when teaching children. He remained patient during the long wait. He remained patient during the long wait. The patient teacher explained the concept again. The patient teacher explained the concept again.
Impatient.
She is impatient when things don't go her way. She is impatient when things don't go her way. He became impatient with the slow service. He became impatient with the slow service. The impatient customer complained about the delay. The impatient customer complained about the delay.
Calm.
She stays calm even in stressful situations. She stays calm even in stressful situations. He has a calm personality that others appreciate. He has a calm personality that others appreciate. The calm leader made rational decisions. The calm leader made rational decisions.
Nervous.
She gets nervous before important presentations. She gets nervous before important presentations. He was nervous about meeting his girlfriend's parents. He was nervous about meeting his girlfriend's parents. The nervous student couldn't sleep before the exam. The nervous student couldn't sleep before the exam.
Organized.
She is very organized and keeps everything in order. She is very organized and keeps everything in order. He has an organized approach to his work. He has an organized approach to his work. The organized student always completed assignments on time. The organized student always completed assignments on time.
Disorganized.
She is quite disorganized and often loses things. She is quite disorganized and often loses things. He had a disorganized desk with papers everywhere. He had a disorganized desk with papers everywhere. The disorganized person struggled to find important documents. The disorganized person struggled to find important documents.
Responsible.
She is very responsible and always keeps her promises. She is very responsible and always keeps her promises. He showed responsible behavior by arriving on time. He showed responsible behavior by arriving on time. The responsible employee never missed a deadline. The responsible employee never missed a deadline.
Irresponsible.
She was irresponsible and forgot to do her homework. She was irresponsible and forgot to do her homework. He made an irresponsible decision that affected others. He made an irresponsible decision that affected others. The irresponsible driver caused the accident. The irresponsible driver caused the accident.
Reliable.
She is a reliable friend you can always count on. She is a reliable friend you can always count on. He is known for being reliable and trustworthy. He is known for being reliable and trustworthy. The reliable employee always completed tasks on time. The reliable employee always completed tasks on time.
Unreliable.
She is unreliable and often cancels plans at the last minute. She is unreliable and often cancels plans at the last minute. He proved to be unreliable when he didn't show up. He proved to be unreliable when he didn't show up. The unreliable car broke down frequently. The unreliable car broke down frequently.
Hardworking.
She is very hardworking and dedicated to her job. She is very hardworking and dedicated to her job. He showed hardworking attitude throughout the project. He showed hardworking attitude throughout the project. The hardworking student studied late into the night. The hardworking student studied late into the night.
Lazy.
She is too lazy to clean her room. She is too lazy to clean her room. He was lazy and avoided doing any work. He was lazy and avoided doing any work. The lazy employee was always late to work. The lazy employee was always late to work.
Ambitious.
She is very ambitious and wants to achieve great things. She is very ambitious and wants to achieve great things. He has ambitious goals for his career. He has ambitious goals for his career. The ambitious entrepreneur started her own business. The ambitious entrepreneur started her own business.
Modest.
She is very modest about her achievements. She is very modest about her achievements. He remained modest despite his success. He remained modest despite his success. The modest person never bragged about her accomplishments. The modest person never bragged about her accomplishments.
Arrogant.
She is too arrogant to admit her mistakes. She is too arrogant to admit her mistakes. He had an arrogant attitude that annoyed others. He had an arrogant attitude that annoyed others. The arrogant person thought he was better than everyone. The arrogant person thought he was better than everyone.
Humble.
She is humble despite her great success. She is humble despite her great success. He showed humble behavior when accepting the award. He showed humble behavior when accepting the award. The humble leader thanked everyone for their support. The humble leader thanked everyone for their support.
Polite.
She is always polite and says please and thank you. She is always polite and says please and thank you. He showed polite behavior at the dinner party. He showed polite behavior at the dinner party. The polite child greeted all the guests. The polite child greeted all the guests.
Rude.
She was rude to the waiter at the restaurant. She was rude to the waiter at the restaurant. He made rude comments that offended others. He made rude comments that offended others. The rude person interrupted others while they were speaking. The rude person interrupted others while they were speaking.
Respectful.
She is respectful towards her elders. She is respectful towards her elders. He showed respectful behavior in the meeting. He showed respectful behavior in the meeting. The respectful student listened carefully to the teacher. The respectful student listened carefully to the teacher.
Disrespectful.
She was disrespectful to her teacher. She was disrespectful to her teacher. He showed disrespectful behavior during the ceremony. He showed disrespectful behavior during the ceremony. The disrespectful comment offended everyone. The disrespectful comment offended everyone.
Cheerful.
She is always cheerful and brings joy to others. She is always cheerful and brings joy to others. He has a cheerful personality that everyone loves. He has a cheerful personality that everyone loves. The cheerful music lifted everyone's spirits. The cheerful music lifted everyone's spirits.
Serious.
She is very serious about her studies. She is very serious about her studies. He has a serious expression when he's working. He has a serious expression when he's working. The serious student focused on her exams. The serious student focused on her exams.
Funny.
She is very funny and makes everyone laugh. She is very funny and makes everyone laugh. He told a funny joke that made the whole room laugh. He told a funny joke that made the whole room laugh. The funny comedian entertained the audience. The funny comedian entertained the audience.
Humorous.
She has a humorous personality that lightens the mood. She has a humorous personality that lightens the mood. He made a humorous comment that broke the tension. He made a humorous comment that broke the tension. The humorous story made everyone smile. The humorous story made everyone smile.
Creative.
She is very creative and comes up with unique ideas. She is very creative and comes up with unique ideas. He showed creative thinking in solving the problem. He showed creative thinking in solving the problem. The creative artist painted beautiful pictures. The creative artist painted beautiful pictures.
Intelligent.
She is very intelligent and understands complex topics. She is very intelligent and understands complex topics. He made an intelligent decision based on the facts. He made an intelligent decision based on the facts. The intelligent student always got good grades. The intelligent student always got good grades.
Wise.
She is very wise and gives good advice. She is very wise and gives good advice. He showed wise judgment in difficult situations. He showed wise judgment in difficult situations. The wise elder shared his experience with the young. The wise elder shared his experience with the young.
Stupid.
She made a stupid mistake that cost her the job. She made a stupid mistake that cost her the job. He felt stupid for forgetting his keys. He felt stupid for forgetting his keys. The stupid decision led to serious consequences. The stupid decision led to serious consequences.
Clever.
She is very clever and finds solutions quickly. She is very clever and finds solutions quickly. He came up with a clever plan to solve the problem. He came up with a clever plan to solve the problem. The clever student figured out the answer immediately. The clever student figured out the answer immediately.
Curious.
She is very curious and asks many questions. She is very curious and asks many questions. He showed curious behavior when exploring the museum. He showed curious behavior when exploring the museum. The curious child wanted to know how everything worked. The curious child wanted to know how everything worked.
Open-minded.
She is very open-minded and accepts different opinions. She is very open-minded and accepts different opinions. He showed open-minded attitude towards new ideas. He showed open-minded attitude towards new ideas. The open-minded person was willing to try new things. The open-minded person was willing to try new things.
Closed-minded.
She is too closed-minded to consider other perspectives. She is too closed-minded to consider other perspectives. He showed closed-minded behavior when rejecting new ideas. He showed closed-minded behavior when rejecting new ideas. The closed-minded person refused to change his opinion. The closed-minded person refused to change his opinion.
Flexible.
She is very flexible and adapts to changes easily. She is very flexible and adapts to changes easily. He showed flexible thinking when solving the problem. He showed flexible thinking when solving the problem. The flexible employee adjusted to the new schedule. The flexible employee adjusted to the new schedule.
Stubborn.
She is very stubborn and refuses to change her mind. She is very stubborn and refuses to change her mind. He showed stubborn behavior when arguing about the topic. He showed stubborn behavior when arguing about the topic. The stubborn person wouldn't listen to reason. The stubborn person wouldn't listen to reason.
Independent.
She is very independent and likes to do things on her own. She is very independent and likes to do things on her own. He showed independent thinking in his decisions. He showed independent thinking in his decisions. The independent student worked on the project alone. The independent student worked on the project alone.
Dependent.
She is too dependent on others for help. She is too dependent on others for help. He showed dependent behavior when making decisions. He showed dependent behavior when making decisions. The dependent person couldn't function without support. The dependent person couldn't function without support.
Mature.
She is very mature for her age. She is very mature for her age. He showed mature behavior in handling the situation. He showed mature behavior in handling the situation. The mature student took responsibility for her actions. The mature student took responsibility for her actions.
Immature.
She acted in an immature way during the argument. She acted in an immature way during the argument. He showed immature behavior by throwing a tantrum. He showed immature behavior by throwing a tantrum. The immature person couldn't handle criticism well. The immature person couldn't handle criticism well.
Sensitive.
She is very sensitive to other people's feelings. She is very sensitive to other people's feelings. He showed sensitive understanding of the situation. He showed sensitive understanding of the situation. The sensitive person was easily hurt by criticism. The sensitive person was easily hurt by criticism.
Insensitive.
She was insensitive to her friend's problems. She was insensitive to her friend's problems. He made an insensitive comment that hurt others. He made an insensitive comment that hurt others. The insensitive person didn't notice others' feelings. The insensitive person didn't notice others' feelings.
Tolerant.
She is very tolerant of different opinions and beliefs. She is very tolerant of different opinions and beliefs. He showed tolerant attitude towards cultural differences. He showed tolerant attitude towards cultural differences. The tolerant teacher accepted all students equally. The tolerant teacher accepted all students equally.
Intolerant.
She is intolerant of people who disagree with her. She is intolerant of people who disagree with her. He showed intolerant behavior towards minorities. He showed intolerant behavior towards minorities. The intolerant person refused to accept different views. The intolerant person refused to accept different views.
Adaptable.
She is very adaptable and adjusts to new situations quickly. She is very adaptable and adjusts to new situations quickly. He showed adaptable behavior when moving to a new country. He showed adaptable behavior when moving to a new country. The adaptable employee learned the new system quickly. The adaptable employee learned the new system quickly.
Rigid.
She is too rigid in her thinking and won't consider alternatives. She is too rigid in her thinking and won't consider alternatives. He showed rigid behavior when following the rules. He showed rigid behavior when following the rules. The rigid person couldn't adapt to changes. The rigid person couldn't adapt to changes.
Energetic.
She is very energetic and always ready for action. She is very energetic and always ready for action. He showed energetic enthusiasm for the project. He showed energetic enthusiasm for the project. The energetic children ran around the playground. The energetic children ran around the playground.
Lively.
She has a lively personality that brightens any room. She has a lively personality that brightens any room. He showed lively interest in the discussion. He showed lively interest in the discussion. The lively party lasted until late at night. The lively party lasted until late at night.
Quiet.
She is very quiet and prefers to listen rather than speak. She is very quiet and prefers to listen rather than speak. He remained quiet during the entire meeting. He remained quiet during the entire meeting. The quiet student preferred to work alone. The quiet student preferred to work alone.
Talkative.
She is very talkative and loves to chat with everyone. She is very talkative and loves to chat with everyone. He was so talkative that he didn't let others speak. He was so talkative that he didn't let others speak. The talkative person dominated the conversation. The talkative person dominated the conversation.
Gentle.
She has a gentle personality and treats everyone kindly. She has a gentle personality and treats everyone kindly. He showed gentle care when handling the fragile object. He showed gentle care when handling the fragile object. The gentle teacher spoke softly to her students. The gentle teacher spoke softly to her students.
Aggressive.
She can be aggressive when defending her opinions. She can be aggressive when defending her opinions. He showed aggressive behavior during the argument. He showed aggressive behavior during the argument. The aggressive driver cut off other cars on the road. The aggressive driver cut off other cars on the road.
Passive.
She is too passive and doesn't stand up for herself. She is too passive and doesn't stand up for herself. He showed passive behavior when faced with conflict. He showed passive behavior when faced with conflict. The passive person avoided making decisions. The passive person avoided making decisions.
Active.
She is very active and participates in many sports. She is very active and participates in many sports. He showed active involvement in community projects. He showed active involvement in community projects. The active student joined many clubs at school. The active student joined many clubs at school.
Determined.
She is very determined to achieve her goals. She is very determined to achieve her goals. He showed determined effort to finish the project. He showed determined effort to finish the project. The determined athlete trained every day. The determined athlete trained every day.
Indecisive.
She is too indecisive and can't make up her mind. She is too indecisive and can't make up her mind. He showed indecisive behavior when choosing a restaurant. He showed indecisive behavior when choosing a restaurant. The indecisive person took forever to make a choice. The indecisive person took forever to make a choice.
Decisive.
She is very decisive and makes quick decisions. She is very decisive and makes quick decisions. He showed decisive action when solving the problem. He showed decisive action when solving the problem. The decisive leader made important choices quickly. The decisive leader made important choices quickly.
Careful.
She is very careful when handling important documents. She is very careful when handling important documents. He showed careful consideration before making a decision. He showed careful consideration before making a decision. The careful driver always follows traffic rules. The careful driver always follows traffic rules.
Careless.
She is too careless and often makes mistakes. She is too careless and often makes mistakes. He showed careless behavior by leaving the door unlocked. He showed careless behavior by leaving the door unlocked. The careless student forgot to do her homework. The careless student forgot to do her homework.
Attentive.
She is very attentive to details in her work. She is very attentive to details in her work. He showed attentive listening during the lecture. He showed attentive listening during the lecture. The attentive student took detailed notes. The attentive student took detailed notes.
Inattentive.
She is inattentive and often misses important information. She is inattentive and often misses important information. He showed inattentive behavior during the meeting. He showed inattentive behavior during the meeting. The inattentive student didn't hear the instructions. The inattentive student didn't hear the instructions.
Cooperative.
She is very cooperative and works well in teams. She is very cooperative and works well in teams. He showed cooperative behavior during the group project. He showed cooperative behavior during the group project. The cooperative employees completed the task together. The cooperative employees completed the task together.
Uncooperative.
She was uncooperative and refused to help with the project. She was uncooperative and refused to help with the project. He showed uncooperative attitude during the meeting. He showed uncooperative attitude during the meeting. The uncooperative person made the task more difficult. The uncooperative person made the task more difficult.
Helpful.
She is very helpful and always offers assistance. She is very helpful and always offers assistance. He showed helpful behavior by carrying the heavy bags. He showed helpful behavior by carrying the heavy bags. The helpful neighbor helped with the move. The helpful neighbor helped with the move.
Unhelpful.
She was unhelpful and didn't provide any useful information. She was unhelpful and didn't provide any useful information. He showed unhelpful behavior when asked for assistance. He showed unhelpful behavior when asked for assistance. The unhelpful response didn't solve the problem. The unhelpful response didn't solve the problem.
Considerate.
She is very considerate of other people's feelings. She is very considerate of other people's feelings. He showed considerate behavior by holding the door open. He showed considerate behavior by holding the door open. The considerate person thought about others before acting. The considerate person thought about others before acting.
Inconsiderate.
She was inconsiderate and didn't think about others. She was inconsiderate and didn't think about others. He showed inconsiderate behavior by being late. He showed inconsiderate behavior by being late. The inconsiderate person played loud music late at night. The inconsiderate person played loud music late at night.
Thoughtful.
She is very thoughtful and remembers important dates. She is very thoughtful and remembers important dates. He showed thoughtful consideration before making a decision. He showed thoughtful consideration before making a decision. The thoughtful gift showed how much she cared. The thoughtful gift showed how much she cared.
Thoughtless.
She made a thoughtless comment that hurt her friend. She made a thoughtless comment that hurt her friend. He showed thoughtless behavior by forgetting the appointment. He showed thoughtless behavior by forgetting the appointment. The thoughtless action caused problems for others. The thoughtless action caused problems for others.
Trustworthy.
She is very trustworthy and keeps her promises. She is very trustworthy and keeps her promises. He proved to be trustworthy by completing the task on time. He proved to be trustworthy by completing the task on time. The trustworthy friend never betrayed her secrets. The trustworthy friend never betrayed her secrets.
untrustworthy.
She proved to be untrustworthy when she broke her promise. She proved to be untrustworthy when she broke her promise. He showed untrustworthy behavior by lying about the situation. He showed untrustworthy behavior by lying about the situation. The untrustworthy person couldn't be relied upon. The untrustworthy person couldn't be relied upon.
Sincere.
She is very sincere and always tells the truth. She is very sincere and always tells the truth. He showed sincere concern for his friend's problems. He showed sincere concern for his friend's problems. The sincere apology showed genuine remorse. The sincere apology showed genuine remorse.
Insincere.
She gave an insincere compliment that felt fake. She gave an insincere compliment that felt fake. He showed insincere behavior when pretending to care. He showed insincere behavior when pretending to care. The insincere smile didn't reach her eyes. The insincere smile didn't reach her eyes.
Grateful.
She is very grateful for all the help she received. She is very grateful for all the help she received. He showed grateful appreciation for the gift. He showed grateful appreciation for the gift. The grateful person thanked everyone for their support. The grateful person thanked everyone for their support.
Ungrateful.
She was ungrateful for all the help she received. She was ungrateful for all the help she received. He showed ungrateful behavior by complaining about the gift. He showed ungrateful behavior by complaining about the gift. The ungrateful person didn't appreciate the effort. The ungrateful person didn't appreciate the effort.
Personality.
She has a warm and friendly personality. She has a warm and friendly personality. His personality changed after the experience. His personality changed after the experience. They have very different personalities but get along well. They have very different personalities but get along well.
Character.
She has a strong character and stands up for what's right. She has a strong character and stands up for what's right. He showed good character by helping those in need. He showed good character by helping those in need. The character of a person is revealed in difficult times. The character of a person is revealed in difficult times.
Trait.
Kindness is one of her best traits. Kindness is one of her best traits. He inherited many traits from his father. He inherited many traits from his father. The positive traits made her a good leader. The positive traits made her a good leader.
Quality.
She has many good qualities that make her a great friend. She has many good qualities that make her a great friend. Honesty is an important quality in a person. Honesty is an important quality in a person. The qualities of leadership were evident in her actions. The qualities of leadership were evident in her actions.